Next, we have a session by Dr. Isha Jain, who will be talking to us on unlocking the potential of MSMEs for SDGs. Dr. Isha Jain is an awardee of the Eminent Educationist Award, Asia Pacific Gold Star Award, Young Woman Educator and Scholar Award, and Excellence Award 2017. She was selected for Rajiv Gandhi Education Excellence Award and Bharat Vidya Shiromani Award. She has also won various honors and awards for her work at national and international levels. She has published 7 patents with the Government of India and 2 patents with the Government of Australia. She has published more than 90 research papers in reputed journals. Her presentation on an empirical analysis on the impact of microfinance on rural poor households towards poverty reduction, a tool for socio-economic development in India, won the Best Presentation Award in the National Conference on Sustainable Business Practices for Emerging Global Markets. Let me proudly welcome the President, IIC NCU, the North Cap University, Gurugram, India, Dr. Isha Jain for her session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind invitation and a very wonderful introduction. Thanks a lot for the same. So, without wasting much time, I am directly come to my topic. This is regarding unlocking the potential of MSMEs to contribute to the sustainable development goals. So, before starting, I think everyone has just gone through a number of things about the sustainable development goals. So, achieving the sustainable development goals demands coping with the data revolution for sustainable development, the integration of new and traditional data to produce high quality information that is detailed, timely, and relevant for multiple purposes and to a variety of users. The quality of the information defined by its completeness, uniqueness, timeliness, validity, accuracy, and consistency is crucial for appropriate decision making, which leads to improvements in advancing national development imperatives for reaching the goals and targets of the Sustainable Development Agenda. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, voted by each United Nations member states in 2015, gave a common framework to amicability and flourishing for people and the planet, gave a common framework to amicability and flourishing by then and into what's to do to come. And at its heart are the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which are a basic call for action by all the countries in the world, made and making in an overall association. It was seen that fulfillment, desperation, and various hardships must go inseparable with philosophies that improve prosperity and guidance, decline irregularity, and push financial advancement. So, all while taking care of natural change and endeavoring to spare our oceans and boondocks. So, this agenda is a procedure for people, planet, and thriving. It similarly hopes to sustain general concordance in a greater chance. All countries and all compliances acting in network situated affiliation out to complete this course of action. It was decided to free humanity from the mistreatment of destitution and need and to patch and check our planet. It was made plans to make these solid and informative steps that are desperately expected to move the world onto a sensible and flexible way. As everyone is setting out on this total outing, the promise was taken that no one will be abandoned. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals and 169 targets, which were accounted for by then, demonstrated the scale and want of this new comprehensive agenda. So, at the policy level, the Sustainable Development Goals require policymakers to protect ecosystems, promote greater equality, then focus on long term equitable development. And at the economy level, the provision of services has outpaced industrial production as the key driver of prosperity, with innovative business models optimizing the match between supply and demand and giving rise to a sharing economy which produces value to people while reducing output and cost. So there are 169 focuses on these 17 objectives, and each target has somewhere in the range of 1 and 3 pointers used to gauge progress toward arriving at the objectives. So altogether, there are 232 endorsed markets that will, quantify consistency. And the goals are like no poverty, then zero hunger, good health and well being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, then responsible consumption and production, then climate action, then life below water, life on land, peace, justice, strong institutions, and last but not the least, partnerships for the goals. So these are the very beautifully designed sustainable development goals by the United Nations. So these are the basically we can say the Millennium Development Goals. They mark a historic and effective method of global mobilization to achieve a set of important social priorities worldwide. They express widespread public concern about poverty, hunger, disease, unmet schooling, gender equality, and environmental degradation. So, by packaging these priorities into an easily understandable set of 8 goals and by establishing measurable and time bound objectives, the MDGs help to promote global awareness, political accountability, improved metrics, social feedback, and public pressures. So, Division for Sustainable Development Goals assumes a key job in the assessment of UN system-wide execution of the 2030 agenda and on promotion and effort exercises identifying with the sustainable development goals. So the proposed goals and targets can be seen as a network in which links among goals exist through targets that refer to multiple goals. To make the 2030 agenda a reality, wide responsibility for SDGs must convert into a solid duty by all partners to actualize the worldwide objectives. Regular monitoring and accountability will be essential to sustain policy focus and funding for the broad and complex sustainable development goals agenda. Whereas the SDGs have a global dimension, their action implementation depends on the level of priority different countries give to them and on how sustainability issues compete with the country's main problems. The United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals are normally unprioritized. However, numerically and rhetorically, the list effectively makes development goals more important than the environmental goals. So, to accomplish the SDGs, there is a proceeding with requirement for exploring some effectively settled regions of HPSR just as key zones featured by leaders and engaging business enterprises and investors is essential for the success of the sustainable development goals implementation and such an engagement is reckoned to have significant impacts on treaty implementations. On 27th June 2021, the United Nations Capital Development Fund have joined international organizations, companies, universities, and UN member states in celebrating micro, small, and medium sized enterprises, MSMEs. Such institutions account for 90% of global businesses and 60 to 70% of worldwide employment. They are too critical in stimulating economic growth, creating decent jobs, eradicating poverty, and improving livelihoods, especially in less developed countries. So, in 2017, in recognition of the importance of such organizations, the UN General Assembly designated this as an annual micro, small, and medium sized enterprises day. And for the year celebration, UN New York they host a day long conference on unlocking the potential of MSMEs to contribute to the SDGs, and the summit aims to raise awareness of these enterprises' role in achieving 2030 agenda for sustainable development to further the global debate on sustainable development via MSMEs and to improve support of MSMEs by connecting the people and private sector. So these are the things like Development Fund. They make public and private finance work for the poor in the world's 47 least developed countries. And with its capital mandate and instrument, NCDF offers last mile finance model that unlock public and private resources, especially at the domestic level, to reduce poverty and support local economic development. The financing models work through two channels financial inclusion that expands the opportunities for individuals, households, and small businesses to participate in the local economy and providing them with the tools they need to climb out of poverty and manage their financial lives. And by showing how localized investments through fiscal decentralization, innovative municipal finance, and structured project finance can drive public and private funding that underpins local economic expansion and sustainable development. So, by strengthening how finance works for poor people at the household, small enterprise, and local infrastructure levels, they contribute to SDG 1 on eradicating poverty and SDG 17 on the means of implementation. So, by defining those market segments where innovative financing models can have transformational impact in helping to reach the last mile and address inclusion and inequalities of access, they contribute to a number of sustainable development goals.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes. So that was an excellent presentation. Thank you so much for that informative session. And thank you so much for joining us today.